We're live again. Hello, everybody. Welcome back, folks. This is Mike from Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Correction or Paint Enhancement, whichever you want to call it. Been a fairly sunny afternoon here in Sharpsburg, Georgia. I just wanted to come back and do what's probably the final video for today. Still working on this hood. And I just wanted to kind of catch you guys up. And I was trying this out just for kicks instead of being in the glass or the mirror, just to see. I know, this is not a pleasant sight for many of you, but I just wanted to try it because I wanted to show everybody what I've been doing and what I changed up. Anyway, now if I can figure out how to turn it back around. Oh boy. How do you turn it back around? I don't like this. Oh my gosh, where's that button at? Oh, there we go. Ah, yeah. Okay, folks. Hey, y'all, you remember we've been working on this hood part of yesterday and almost all day today. And there we go. All right. Yeah, there's my business card refrigerator magnet. Hey, if you guys want one of these, drop me a PM or something and send me your address and I'll be happy to send you one absolutely free, no strings attached. And you can see where I've been working on this hood, and I'll tell you what I've been doing here in a minute, but there's no protection on this paint. This part's been compounded, but you can see that magnet will not stick. It'll slide. So folks, once again, the lesson there is don't pay any attention to these advertisements and commercials that talk about the slide test, where they set a bottle of something or a block of wood and something slides off the paint. It really doesn't mean a whole lot. But as you can tell, I've been steadily working here, and we had progressed through the various grades of the clay bar and that kind of stuff earlier. I wasn't totally happy with all that. We tried compounding right up there. I still wasn't totally happy with that either. So what I did is I have gone back, what you see over there, and used the 3000 grit, I call it damp sandpaper because it comes on that little cushion back by 3M, on my orbital sander, which I have about blown up at this point. I think it's over 20 years old. And then I went back and I compounded parts of this, and as you can plainly see, you can see the holograms and that sort of thing, which is what I'm told for my ultimate goal, which is to reapply Optimum Clear Coat Restore. Those are a good thing in this circumstance. Normally, you'd want to go back with a dual action polisher and get rid of those and polish it down, put some sort of protection on there and get as mirror-like a finish as you wanted. My goal was to get rid of as many paint defects as feasible, but still leave the paint a little bit scratched for that Optimum Clear Coat to grab a hold. There's some places I still need to work on. I mean, you can see right there, going to need to do a little bit more buffing there, or maybe even a little bit more sanding. I'm not sure, because I can still see some of the ridges. I think if y'all look real close, you can see those from that Optimum Clear Coat Restore, the wipe-on clear coat where it's streaked. You can see the streaking from that. Just shows you how durable and tough that clear coat is when you put it on. Hell, I can't hardly get it off. But yeah, I've compounded all this with a hybrid wool pad and the Optimum compound, hyper compound, I think they call it, which is what they recommend. Yep, hyper compound. It's a liquidy stuff. I don't really like it that much, although it seems to do an okay job. But I think on this section here, I think the reason they recommend that is to keep all the chemicals in that same family. But I'm thinking perhaps my Sonex Cut Max will be fine. And when I start compounding well, probably down to this section here. What I'm going to do is, instead of my small rotary, which is over there with the hybrid wool pad on it, I am going to switch over to what I call Big Bubba, the DeWalt variable speed by trigger with the super duper wool pad on it. That's a beast of a wool pad, I'm telling y'all. Way more aggressive than the hybrid wool pad. That particular pad, they're kind of pricey, about 40, 50 bucks, and sometimes even more, but extremely durable. That one's been used many, many times. I washed it the other day after using it, so it's all clean now, ready to go. But, you know, most people would freak out if they saw that. Yeah, I don't have my pointer. But folks, no, that's a good thing what you're seeing there. And I'll go back and compound it down, and it'll look similar to that when I'm finished. May have to work on that section there a little bit more. And then after that, all that's done, then I will paint prep it probably 2 or 3 times with the Optimum paint prep, which is what I use most of the time anyway. It's a soy-based paint prep. It doesn't leave any solvent or anything behind, because when I put that Optimum clear coat on or back on here again, this paint needs to be as absolutely clean as it can be. Like I said, a little bit of scratching and rough is a good thing. That's what they tell you to strive for. Yep, and you can see I put some more plastic across the rest of that windshield, because that Optimum stuff, compound, is very liquidy. And I'm telling you, no matter what you do, it slings everywhere. I don't care how you do it. But anyway, I just wanted to catch y'all up. You know, most of the day today, this is as far as I've gotten. Just gives you an idea, shows you how time consuming some of this can be at times, particularly when you're working on finicky paint like this, some kind of aftermarket crap, cheap, really bad job applying it, so it makes it extremely more difficult to work with. But I do appreciate everybody. I do. Everybody that tuned in today and who may tune in later when I put this up on my page and my YouTube channel and all that. Thank you. If you have any questions, shoot them to me. I'll be glad to answer them for you if I can. If I can't, I will endeavor to find an answer for you. You may have a question about some of these products, some of this equipment that I use, where I get it. I've tried to figure out how to put the links to that stuff down there, but I ain't quite figured that out yet. Maybe I'll get to that tomorrow, finally sciencing that out. But I'm just grateful for those of you who do watch and who do make encouraging comments to me. These days, it's been kind of a sad time, so I kind of need all the encouragement I can get. And this stuff helps keep my mind and my body occupied. They say you don't use it, you lose it. Okay, folks. And I did get up and start back my vigorous workout this morning before I got started on this. They say it's good for you. We shall see. We shall see. But all right, folks. I love everybody. Have a great Saturday evening, guys. Goodbye.